You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
So the book is called Shot Down, and it can be purchased at stevesnyderauthor.com. Now, how did your family feel about you writing your father's story, though?
Oh, they thought it was wonderful. And most people couldn't believe it. I had a 40-year career in sales and sales management. And all of a sudden, I start writing a book. And then I tell people I wrote this book. And they're going, what? You wrote a book? But they were very excited about it. And they learned more about either their dad, their uncle, or, what relationship that it was. And it's had pretty good success. It's just unfortunate that my dad wasn't around to witness all that's taken place and have his story told. But the book's just not about my dad, but it's about what happened to each member of the crew, because something different happened to each guy. And it's also about all those courageous Belgian people that risked their lives trying to help them after they were shot down and bailed out of their plane.
Now, what did you learn from writing this book? What did you walk away with?
Oh, just when I started writing the book at first, very initially, I thought it was going to be about my dad, but very quickly I realized it wasn't just about my dad. It was about each member of his crew. It was about really all the men who fought in the 8th Air Force and the Air War over Europe, and really all the men and women who served during World War II. So just a greater appreciation for the sacrifice and dedication and courage and bravery that they showed, give their lives in the fight to preserve the freedoms that we enjoy today.
Okay, so I need to know. One, I think your book should be a movie. So if anybody picks it up, like, hey, I want to come watch it. 2, who would you like to play your dad if your book was made into a movie?
Okay, well, a lot of people say it should be made into a movie. I think it'd be actually better as a mini-series, because there's so many storylines. It'd be hard to try to capture anything in just a 2-hour movie. But if it was made into a movie, the absolutely dream come true would be my youngest son, Clayton Snyder, to play his grandfather in the movie. He's done a lot of acting. If you ever watched the show Lizzie McGuire.
Wait, stop, hold on.
Years ago, he played Ethan Kraft.
What? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. You can continue going. I'm all for it. Is there a petition? Because I'll sign it.
Actually, my son was a film major too, Clayton, in college. And we recently produced a 13-minute documentary short that we've entered into a number of film festivals, and it's got accepted into, 12 now, and in the 5 it's shown, it's won 4 awards. So, we kind of worked on that. He's kind of more gotten into real estate now, but he still does acting.
I'll take it. I'll take him out of the housing markets, go straight to Hollywood or wherever you want to film this, and I'll just, be in the back watching. No big deal. I invited myself.
Attract, the younger female audience, since he had a pretty big following when he was Ethan Kraft.
I may or may not have had a picture of him in my room, but that's just besides the point. Don't tell him that. I don't want it to look creepy, okay?